Hello everyone, welcome to the Yarn Bowl. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to work this beautiful scarf inspired by Harry Styles. I hope you must have all come across this scarf that Harry Styles was sporting when he was shooting for his new music video a few weeks ago, and it was viral on the internet. So I thought I'll try my hand on this beautiful scarf, and here it is. If you want a free written pattern of this scarf, it's available in my website, theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Link for that is available in the description. If you have an Instagram account, do follow me on my Instagram account as well, where I post project updates and fun reels. Meanwhile, if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So for this project, I'm going to use two colors of yarn, one color grass and one blush from Big Twist Soft and Loops and Thread Impeccable. And I'm going to use 5mm crochet hook to work this scarf. I'm going to start with color grass first, and I'm going to work a slip knot. And after I work a slip knot, I'm going to go ahead work 18 chains. So don't work these chains too tight, because we are going to work on the third loop for our when we come back. So make sure you don't work these chains too tight. So once you have worked 18 chains, you're going to gently turn your chain to the backwards. You can figure out these loops that stick out on the back. So I'm going to work one single crochet on the third loop of the second chain from the hook, and I'm going to repeat this till the end. That is, I'm going to work one single crochet on the third loop of each chain till the end. So at the end of row 1, I should have 17 single crochet stitches that is worked on the third loop. So always for the scarf you need to make sure the stitch count at the end of each round so that you don't add up or miss any stitches. So make sure you have 17 stitch at all times while you work this scarf. So I'm gonna repeat this single crochet worked on the third loop till the end. So at the end of row 1 I should have 17 single crochet stitches worked on the third loop. So now I'm done with row 1. So now for row 2, I'm going to work a chain 1, then turn my work, and then I'm going to work one single crochet on back loop of each stitch till the end. So I'm going to work one single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. So I should have worked 17 single crochet stitches on the back loop of each stitch. So I should have 17 back loop single crochet stitches at the end of row 2. So we are creating a ribbing pattern here, like how if you follow my videos I use these kind of ribbing for my hats. I'm gonna follow the same ribbing pattern here for this scarf. So I have worked row 2 here. Now for row 3 I'm going to work a chain 1 again, and then turn my work and work one single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. That is, we are repeating row 2. So I'm going to work one single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. So we are going to create a swatch with this ribbing pattern. So this is a swatch that is worked in color grass, and we are going to repeat this row 2 until the end of row number 22. So you can see the ribbing here. So we should have 10 full ribs in the middle and one half ribs at the end of either side for this swatch. So you can see one full rib and one half rib on the side here. So we're going to repeat this row 2 until the end of row number 22. That is, we're going to work a chain 1 turn, and then we will work 1 single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. So this is going to create a beautiful ribbing, and the one thing that we are going to follow differently is when we add a new color, and we are going to work a swatch with the second color. So here we have worked few rows, and here I am at the end of row number 22. So that's our scarf, and each swatch measures about 5.5 inches in length and 5 inches in height. So this is one swatch. So now I'm going to add the second color to the previous swatch. So make sure you add the second color to the same side where we have started our row 1. Don't add the color at the end of row number 22. So always add a new color where our previous swatch row 1 is worked. In that way you can find the ridges aligned. So after adding the new color, which is the blush, I go ahead work 18 chains like we did for the previous swatch, and we're going to repeat everything the same like we worked for the previous swatch, except while we are coming back to the previous swatch, we are going to add 2 slip stitches to join the new swatch to the old one. So once I have worked my 18 chains, I'm going to turn my chain, and I will work 1 single crochet on the third loop of each chain till then. I start working 1 single crochet on the third loop of second chain from the hook, and then I go ahead work 1 single crochet on the third loop of each chain till the end. So I should have 17 single crochets worked on the third loop for row 1. So once you have worked the 17 single crochets, it's time for us to attach this new swatch to the old swatch. So for that, I'm going to work 1 single crochet on the side of this ridge of the previous row, and then 1 slip stitch on the exact middle of the ridge. So I worked 1 slip stitch now and 1 slip stitch on the ridge. So I have worked 2 slip stitches, and I will start with my next row. So these 2 slip stitches does not count as a stitch. So don't work your single crochets on these slip stitch. So after working these 2 slip stitch, turn your work and then work 1 single crochet on the back loop of each stitch of the previous row. So these 2 slip stitches that is worked is just serving like our chain 1, which is used for turning. So at any point of time, don't count these 2 slip stitches as a stitch, and don't work your single crochet on them. So now I have worked 1 single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. So I should have 17 back loop single crochet stitches at the end of row 2. So for row 3, I'm going to work a chain 1 turn, and then I'm going to repeat the same. That is, I will work 1 single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. So this is where we are going to attach our new swatch to the old swatch. So once I have worked 17 single crochet on the back loop of each stitch, we'll come to the place where we are going to attach our new swatch to the old swatch. So I'm going to work 1 slip stitch on the side of the ridge and 1 slip stitch on the ridge, which serves me for attaching this new swatch to the old swatch. As I told you earlier, these two slip stitch does not count as a stitch, so don't add your single crochet on it. And turn your work and then work one single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. So that will be our row 4. And now you can see your new ridge is aligned to the ridge of the old swatch. So if you work this way, the new ridge is going to get aligned to the old ridge, and it's going to look seamless even though there is a color change. So I'm continuing to work one single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. Now for row 5, I'm going to work a chain 1 turn, and then I will continue working one single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. And whenever we are reaching towards the end where our previous swatch is there, we are going to add 2 slip stitches just for adding this new swatch to the old swatch. So one slip stitch is worked on the side of the ridge, and one slip stitch is worked on the ridge. And then we are going to turn, and then we are going to continue working one single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. So now you should have got the idea of how we are going to work the scarf by changing the colors. So if you want to add more rows, you can add more rows. If you want to add extra stitches, like I have started with 18 chains, you can start with more number of chains. So there is no odd and even count here. You can play around with the length, but I want mine to kind of match with the one of Harry Styles. So I found this is the length of swatches that I want, and I worked according to them. But you can play around with the length of the swatch and how many rows you're going to work for each swatch. So I'm going to repeat this pattern till the end, till the row 22 with color blush. So I'm here nearly at the end. So I have few more rows to work to complete the swatch. So this is my last row. So once I complete working my last row, I work a slip stitch, and you can fasten off and weave your ends. So as usual, we work a slip stitch and to the previous swatch, turn, and then go ahead, work one single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. So at any point of time, each row should have only 17 stitches. There should be no extra stitches at the end of each row. Otherwise your swatch is going to look irregular. So always make sure you have the correct stitch count at the end of each row. Now I have worked the swatch for my second color, which is blush. Now I'm going to return to my color grass for working my third swatch. And I'm going to pretty much follow the same pattern over again. So make sure you attach the new color to the row 1 of the previous swatch. In that way your ridges are going to get aligned. So as usual, after attaching this color grass, I'm going to work a chain 18 and then work one single crochet on the third loop of second chain from the hook, and I'm going to work one single crochet on the third loop of each chain till the end. So I should have 17 single crochets worked on the third loop at the end of row 1. And as we have seen earlier, at the end of this row we would have come near the previous swatch. So we are going to work 2 slip stitches on the previous swatch to attach this new swatch to the old swatch. So I'm going to work 1 slip stitch on the side of the ridge and 1 slip stitch on the ridge, and as I told you earlier, the the 2 slip stitches that we are going to work does not count as a stitch. We are working this slip stitch merely to join the new swatch to the old one. So turn your work after working 2 slip stitch, and then go ahead, work 1 single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. So at the end of row 2 we should have 17 back loop single crochet stitches. So go ahead, work 1 single crochet on the back loop of each stitch till the end. Now you can see how we are going to work this scarf. So repeat this ridging pattern with the new color until we reach row number 22. So now you can see how we have attached these 3 swatches. So like we have done earlier, I'm going to attach the new color, which is blush, to the row 1 of the previous swatch, and then I'm going to proceed working 18 chains, and then I'm going to repeat all the things that we have done before and work ridges with this new color blush, and make sure each ridge of the new swatch gets aligned to the old swatch so that it doesn't look odd or different. So working this way will give you a seamless alignment of ridges of the new swatch to the old swatch. So it's gonna really match with that of original scarf that Harry Styles was wearing. And now you can see I have attached 13 swatches by alternating these 2 colors. You can see this yarn bits here. I'm going to weave them and I'm going to trim them. So as I told you earlier, you can vary the swatch counts and play around with the scarf. So now I have weaved all the yarn ends, and I'm going to attach fringes to the scarf. So for that I have cut about 24 strings of yarn, each measuring about 55 inches approximately, and I have attached these fringes to one side. I still have to trim them at the end. So I'm going to attach 1 fringe to each ridge and 1 fringe on the side. Total I have I'm going to attach 12 fringes for each side. So you can follow any fringe counts, or you can add any fringe counts to this scarf. So I found 12 is ideal fringe count for this scarf. So even if you don't want to work the fringe, it's fine. So I'm going to attach the fringes, and then once I have added the fringes, I'm going to level the fringes. Just follow along and add the fringes to your scarf. So I have added my fringes here. I'm going to level them using scissors. So I'm going to level them on both sides. So here it is. I have leveled my fringes and I weaved all the odd ends, and here it is, my beautiful scarf inspired by Harry Styles. And it's a super simple, super easy pattern. Try this scarf. I hope you will love it. And even if you want to change the yarn color, you can go ahead. I just want to match with that of original scarf, so I chose these colors. So I hope you enjoyed this scarf tutorial. So try this scarf at home and let me know your comments. If you're trying this scarf, do tag me on my Instagram account. I would love to see your work. If you want a free written pattern of this scarf, it's available at my website, theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Link for that is available in the description. So if you have an Instagram account, do follow me on my Instagram handle as well. And please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.